What's up, Lakers Nation? This is a die-hard fan speaking, someone who lives every second of this franchise like it's a conference final. And today, I'm bringing you a hot, exclusive update packed with behind-the-scenes info straight from the hallways of the Los Angeles Lakers front office. The focus? Strategic trade talks involving the Memphis Grizzlies, Minnesota Timberwolves, and potential new targets on the radar. And that's not all, because the plan stretches way beyond the 2025-26 season. Believe me, the Lakers are playing for the present with their eyes firmly set on the future. So go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to Lakers Fan News, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss a single update. This is real info, in-depth analysis, and that purple and gold passion you already know. According to reporter Brett Siegel from Clutch Points, the Lakers began active and serious conversations with the Grizzlies and the Timberwolves. The idea was a three-team trade that would bring Kentavious Caldwell-Pope from Memphis and Donte DiVincenzo from Minnesota to Los Angeles. While no final agreement was reached, especially because Minnesota declined the initial proposal, here's the key point. The Lakers' front office hasn't stopped. Far from it. The strategy is crystal clear. Strengthen the roster with players who bring defensive solidity and perimeter efficiency, especially from three-point range. That means names like Caldwell-Pope, a familiar face to Laker fans. A 2020 champion with us, KCP is back on the radar, despite recent turbulent stints in Orlando and Memphis. Why is he available? Well, after being included in the deal that sent Desmond Bane to the Magic, KCP landed in Memphis, but his future there is highly uncertain. His contract runs through 2025-26, with player option for 2026-27, and the Lakers see him as an ideal piece. Experienced, defensively solid, and a reliable shooter. Now let's talk recent moves. The Lakers haven't made any official trades this offseason yet, but they've already landed key free agent signings, all following a clear pattern: strong defenders, short-term contracts, and future flexibility. First, they signed Jake LaRavia from the Kings to cover the loss of Dorian Finney-Smith, who in Houston. Then they brought in center DeAndre Ayton, recently waived by the Blazers. And finally, Marcus Smart is on the way, pending official NBA clearance after his release by the Wizards. So what does this mean? The Lakers reinforced the paint, the perimeter, and added defensive versatility. But the roster isn't complete yet. Not even close. Sources close to the team confirm the Lakers are still looking for at least two more pieces. An elite perimeter defender who can also score, a wing or a two-way guard, and a physical center to support Ayton and hold the fort if the new number 22 needs time off. Let's get to the players and numbers. The names the Lakers offered in talks with Memphis and Minnesota included Gabe Vincent, Maxi Kleber, Jared Vanderbilt, and Dalton Knecht, totaling about $38 million in contracts. Here's a breakdown. Vincent and Kleber under contract until 2025-26. Vanderbilt signed through 2026-27 with a player option for 2027-28. Knecht, rookie deal with team option after this upcoming season. These assets give the team flexibility to create trade packages tailored to each franchise's needs. The goal? Acquire immediate talent without compromising cap space for 2027, a year when the door could open for a new superstar. But why is 2027 so important? Because the 2027 free agency class could be one of the most impactful of the decade. Big names like Luka Doncic, Nikola Jokic, Donovan Mitchell, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Kawhi Leonard, and even Anthony Davis might be available if they don't re-sign beforehand. The Lakers are planning smart, preserving cap space and future picks, like the one in 2034, for the long run. It's also worth noting, the team refuses to include the 2032 pick in any deal, making it clear this is a sustainable project built with patience and long-term thinking. And what about LeBron? Many of you have been asking, so let's clear the air. There are no official trade talks involving LeBron James right now. Yes, rumors swirl during the Summer League, with teams like the Jazz, Knicks, and Cavs reportedly interested. But for now, the Lakers are keeping number 6 as a core piece for the 2025-26 season. The front office wants locker room stability while reshaping the roster with young talent and defensive veterans. That said, LeBron remains a valuable asset. Future decisions will depend on the competitive landscape and whether he wants to stay or seek one final challenge elsewhere. For now, he's staying. Let's recap the key points. The Lakers are actively negotiating with the Grizzlies and other teams. KCP and DiVincenzo were targets, but Minnesota backed off for now. LaRavia, Ayton, and Smart were signed. Defense, versatility, and short contracts. The cap strategy is centered on 2027 free agency. Trade talks include Vincent, Kleber, Vanderbilt, and Connect. No official moves involving LeBron at this time. Now I want to hear from you, Lakers Nation. What do you think about this long-term strategy while still building a competitive roster today? Would you welcome KCP back in purple and gold? Would DiVincenzo fit this system? And what about the 2027 vision? Is it the right path to title number 18? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read them all. And of course, if you want to keep up with everything happening behind the scenes at Lakers HQ, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Lakers Fan News, and turn on notifications, because here you don't just get news. You live every moment of this legendary franchise with me. And if you thought the moves were done, think again. There's still more fire burning behind the scenes, and the Lakers are still in the game. Now that the first phase of the offseason has made the front office's plan clear, one thing's certain. The Lakers aren't just tweaking the roster, they're repositioning the entire structure to stay competitive in the short, medium, and long term, all while protecting the future. Let's talk market trends, something few channels dive into. The Lakers' signings this offseason follow a clear profile. Defensively versatile players. High basketball IQ. Contracts expiring before 2027. Jake LaRavia, for instance, arrived quietly but brings tactical traits that fit what the coaching staff wants. A wing with defensive awareness, spacing, and team mentality. Ayton brings size and presence in the paint, something the Lakers missed since Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee. And Marcus Smart. He's a defensive brain, a champion, a leader, and pure grit. But the best may still be to come. And it could come via trade. Yes, the Lakers want an impact player, but impact isn't just about star power anymore. The front office is targeting tactical fit, defensive value, and contract flexibility. That's why names like Caldwell Pope, DiVincenzo, Andrew Wiggins, and Bruce Brown are on the radar. Not superstars, but immediate impact pieces. Here's the technical side. KCP, 39% from 3 over the past 3 seasons. DiVincenzo, 112.1 defensive rating in 2023-24. Excellent given the pace of play. Wiggins, elite defender when motivated, playoff-tested, with solid athleticism. These players fall into one internal category, guys who raise the team's defensive ceiling without crippling the future cap. Speaking of cap, this is the most underrated part of the entire plan. The cap strategy is crystal clear. Avoid any contract extending past 2026-27. Why? To maximize cap space in 2027. The math is simple. LeBron may retire or leave. AD could test the market. Reeves and Ayton will have open options. Add to that the likely exit of bigger contracts like Vincent, Vanderbilt, Kleber, and maybe Rui Hachimura, and the Lakers could enter 2027 with over $70 million in cap space. Now imagine this. A competitive base roster through 2026. And in 2027, the Lakers hit the market with enough cap to land a new superstar and surround them with young talent like Connect, Hood-Schifino, and maybe even Bronny James, all while retaining the flexibility for instant moves. That's championship caliber thinking. And what about the latest whispers that Luka Doncic might consider a move to LA or NYC if the Mavs don't level up? The Lakers are well aware. It's no coincidence they're holding on to that 2032 pick. This team is playing a long game, but with clear initiative. And if a superstar becomes available sooner, maybe Jokic in Denver, or a surprise move from Giannis, the Lakers will have the assets, cap space, and picks to strike. So here's the recap again. The Lakers are targeting a two-way wing with a three-point shot. The cap strategy is 100% geared toward 2027, explaining every current decision. The latest signings show a consistent, smart pattern. Names like KCP, DiVincenzo, Wiggins, and Bruce Brown are all being monitored. The front office won't rush. They'll only pull the trigger if the trade makes sense both now and in the future. Speaker high volume now. I want to hear your voice, Lakers Nation. Which of these players would be the best fit? KCP back home? DiVincenzo as the new defensive engine on the perimeter? Or should the team hold out until 2027 and bet on this roster as it is? Drop your takes in the comments, because this channel is made for fans who live the Lakers just like you and me. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and smash that like. This is Lakers Fan News, where passion meets strategy. See you in the next video. Go Lakers!